Okay, now we're recording. I'm such a newbie. Okay. Okay. The next thing, I think everyone on this call hopefully was registered for Super Saturday, so you got those promotion codes. They should have come in your email. Did you get that? For 2 free memberships. So I'll tell you my take on this. I am being a little bit picky about who I give those free memberships to, because I would love to give that to someone who is willing to post and try and get their stuff for free. So, if you feel like you don't have a lot of people to choose from and you're just trying to get someone, I'm not saying don't use it. Obviously, offer that to someone who's been interested in a while, who maybe needs that discount really bad. But I don't think there's anything wrong with, like, one person that I signed up with it, I said to her, I said, I only have 2 to give away. I am saving these for people that need the free membership but are also willing to kind of help me build my business by making a post for me. Would you be willing to do that for that free membership? And they're like, yeah. So try and use that to your advantage. Because remember, that's like how you're really going to grow. Like, you want to help people want to get their products paid for too, because that's going to obviously build your business faster than you can do it on your own. Okay, another incentive going on is $10 off of welcome packs right now, off the $99 welcome pack, $20 off the double welcome pack for the $199. You don't need a code for that. If you haven't seen this yet, hey, Carolee. It's already built into the website. So like, I signed someone up today. When you clicked the triplex, it just was listed at $89, not $99. So you don't need to put in any codes for that or anything. Sorry guys, I'm going through these quick because I know you've probably heard them already. I just want to recap and make sure nobody's missed any of these great offers. So another thing they announced at Super Saturday is we have those new success kits, which I think look really awesome. So if you would like to get a new one, and I think it's till January 26th, they're offering them for $10. And you can just add it on to your auto ship order. Just go into your order and you can just add it on. So those are the new success kits. Okay, the one thing I've been so excited to talk about is convention. Okay, so they announced convention. I have got to put my plug in right now. You guys, sometimes I hate that no one knows what I mean because they haven't been there. It is life-changing. Like, I swear to you, I'm not just saying that. I was telling my sister, I'm like, I would go to convention even if I didn't even sell for this company, if I knew like what it was, because it is so inspiring. Like, there are the coolest stories you hear, the best training. Like, I'm talking people that, Fortune 500 companies pay a lot of money to come and train their people. They have people like that there. It's so entertaining. It's just so inspiring. There's so much personal development stuff, and it's freaking fun, okay? Like, girl party, okay? So I hope so badly that as many of us can go as possible. They said it, I'm sure y'all know, it's in Orlando this year. I know that's really far for a lot of us. And so I've been looking, Jessica, I didn't look from California. I did look at flights from Utah, and they are dirt cheap right now. Like, I'm talking $289 round trip. That's like unheard of. So I am really, really, really encouraging you guys to just commit to this, because if you're committed to your business, you want to be at convention. It is worth every penny it takes for you to get there, because it just does something to you and to your business. I promise you. So, if you're registered for Super Saturday, you get the 50% off your registration for convention, but you have to do that by January 26th to get that 50% off. So as far as hotels, you guys, in our little hustlers thread, maybe throw your opinions in there after this, but I've been looking at getting a VRBO. I found one that because that hotel's booked. You can't even stay there. Like, I learned my lesson this year. You literally have to book it like the second they announce it or it's gone. But anyways, there's VRBOs that are, I think, right across the street. And I found one that sleeps 12 people. And I put in the dates, the 6th to the 10th. So let's just say, you know, if you needed some buffer time. But to do that, it's like $780 for the whole weekend. So you think about it, if we could get between 8 to 12 people in there, which I totally think we can do, that's less than $100 each for the whole weekend for your hotel. So I feel like that's pretty good. But I don't want to like make people feel like they have to do that. So that's just something I've been thinking about. To be honest, I probably need to book it like tonight or tomorrow. So after this call, maybe I'll make a little something in that thread and you guys throw out your opinions for me so we can kind of all be on the same page. But here's the greatest thing. And this is kind of what I want to talk about tonight, a couple things. But so they talked about convention contest. I gotta find my sheet. They talked about convention contest. Probably none of you have done this before, I don't think. So convention contest started officially January 1st. So anything you do from January 1st until, oh shoot, I forget. I think it's like April, gosh, where'd it go? April 30th, 11:59 p.m., okay? Every second counts. So from January 1st to April 30th, they have convention contest. And what this means is every single thing, and I'll tell you what the different things you can get points from, but all the things you're doing in your business are building points. And with those points, you can earn things, but you only earn them if you're registered for convention. So if you're not going to convention, this doesn't apply. You have to be registered to earn these things. But the thing I love about it is this makes it so easy for you to earn money towards that trip, you know? So if you're stressing about the cost, just know like these points are so doable, okay? So let me give you the rundown really quick. 150 points or credits gives you a 10th anniversary prize, which who knows what that will be, but I've been hearing it might be like a really cool like Plexus water bottle or something like that. 250 credits, you're entered to win a VIP experience at convention. There'll be 50 winners, so that's something they'll draw names for before. And VIP experience at convention is like, it's so funny because I remember Emily Gibson saying to me before, like it was such a big deal, and I was kind of like, I don't really care if I'm a VIP at convention, but then I got there and I'm like, actually that's a pretty sweet gig because all your like seats were saved in the front, and I mean you're in like a huge like basketball arena. There's a lot of people there. Anyways, lots of cool stuff for that. 400 credits gets you $50 convention store voucher. There's a huge store there with like tons of like everything you can imagine, Plexus, shirts, t-shirts, hats, water bottles, yoga pants, like seriously everything you can think of. 600 credits, $100 cash, 1,000 credits, winner's dinner. I earned winner's dinner last year and it was so fun. And you get to bring a guest too. So, you know, if you have someone that's working with you on your team and you earn it, but they don't, you can totally bring them. And that's what I did last year. And it was so fun, like tons of dancing, really, really, really good food. You get dressed up. It's fun. 1,200 credits, $500 cash, 1,800 credits, black tie, gala, I never know how you're supposed to say that. But, you know, that's like obviously the really fancy dinner for the elite, whatever. And then 2,100 credits, $2,000 cash, you guys. Like how amazing would that be? And it's seriously doable. I want you to like get it in your heads. These are very attainable when you see the breakdown. And then 10 earners will get this trip to Over Yonder Cay. Okay, so that's like a quick breakdown. So how do you get credits? By the way, if you want to get any of this information, if you go into your back office and click on the virtual office, then click the training tab, then there's resource library. Everything I'm showing you tonight is there that you can print off. So like this is the convention flyer that tells you what the prizes are. Then there's also, got so many papers here, sorry. Where is it? Okay, this has the convention points breakdown, how to earn points. So really quick, you get points from personally sponsored people, level 1s, but you also get points for level 2, level 3, level 4. You get points for your PV every month, points for helping people on your team go silver, points for people retaining silver like each month, points for preferred customers or retail customers, and PV, I said that right. So there's a lot of different ways. So one thing that is available to us through our team that's awesome are these convention sheet credit trackers. So Emily and Brooke have created a convention 2018 like secret group on Facebook just to keep everybody informed. And if you are not in that group yet and you are planning on going to convention, will you please message me, and then I'll make sure you get added to that group. But in that group, under the files is where I got this from. So it's awesome because you can just write down everything that's happening in your personal business, and then you kind of have an idea of where you're at. So what I'm doing, and I hope you guys will do, is I'm setting a goal like, I want that $2,000 cash. I'm just going to be honest. Okay? So if I know that's what I want, I can make a game plan with that. And I would love to help you guys do that. Like if that's confusing to you, if you want to look at what you want to get, tell me. And then I can break it down like, okay, to get that, this is how many people you need to try to add every month. This is where your PV needs to be. And then you have something to work towards. So keep that in mind. Am I overwhelming you guys? I feel like I'm giving so much information, but I'm just like so pumped about all this because it's stuff to work towards and it really just gets your business moving, you know? Okay, so let's see. Those are really just like the main announcements that I wanted to tell you about as far as Super Saturday goes. So I know Alexa and I think I saw Jill hiding in the background at Carolee's. We've got a couple new people on the call. So I just wanted to review, and it's good review for everybody, some things that you can take advantage of. I know sometimes when you first start, I totally felt like this. Like I had to have a talk with Christy about it. But you're like added to a million groups. There's like notifications going crazy and you're just like, oh my gosh, what have I done? This is going to take over my life. And it's super overwhelming. But this is what I've learned and I want to share with you guys, and hopefully it will help you kind of break it down. Christy gave the best analogy when because I came to her and I said, I'm getting really overwhelmed. Like, this is too much stuff. And she said, okay, this is what you have to look at it as. We have this buffet of resources for everybody, but you take from that buffet what you want. What's going to help you? Because maybe what helps me with my business is not what helps Kylie with her business. You know, we all kind of do it in our own individual ways. So Christy, as like our team leader, needs to make sure that there's stuff for everybody, options for everybody. So don't let it overwhelm you. This is what I've done with our new people, and this is what I want you guys to do from now on. Older people, if you're on this, if you are part of the group Ohana Plexus or Imagine Plexus, it's totally up to you, but you don't need to be in that group anymore. Honestly, you can leave the group because Christy's group, the Synergy Plexus Builders, she's posting everything from those groups that you would need to know in Synergy. So if that's one way to simplify things, take yourself out of Imagine Plexus and Ohana and just be in Synergy Plexus Builders. That will make your life easier. The other thing is when you have a new enrollment, we've got the Saucony Plexus Health Group. One day I will remember what the word Saucony means. I don't know. It's Christy's word. It means something really awesome. That's all I know. But Saucony Plexus Health, that is the group for people who you have added to your team, but they're not doing the business. It's a way to keep them informed about specials or just continually educating them on products and detox and stuff like that. It's really, really good to add your people to that group, even if they're not doing the business or anything, because it keeps them in like a support group. They can hear people's testimonials, and sometimes through that, people end up being interested in the business. So add every new customer or ambassador, add them always to Saucony Plexus Health. And then if you have someone that wants to do the business, that's then when you would add them to the Synergy Plexus Builders as well. So in Synergy Plexus Builders, I'm gonna try something. Hold on. I'm gonna share my screen. Can you see my screen? Kind of. Okay. Wait, give me 1 second. Okay, I wanna show you guys. I didn't tag you in it yet because I wanted to talk about it on the call, but I'll tag you in it afterwards. So every month, Christy, where is this post? Oh my gosh, where did it go? Hold on. Christy puts a calendar for the month up of all the different events for our team that are going on in January. Oh my gosh, where did it go? Have I missed it? Hold on. I just want to show it to you guys because I want you to understand. Is this it? Okay, here we go. I want you to understand what these, and this is where I'm talking about, this is a buffet. And I didn't really learn to tap into these things until like the last 6 months, and it's been a game changer. It's made me realize that this takes care of doing a lot of the work for you if you take advantage of these events. So obviously we have the Whole Body Health Challenge going on right now. If you have someone that joins and still wants to join in a little bit late, that's totally fine. But it's a requirement that they need to be ordering 100 PV in January to be allowed in that group. So you can add people to that. Team calls are up here if you want to join in on those. Those are always super motivating. You can mark your calendar for those. New ambassador welcome call. Obviously, that's kind of self-explanatory. So I want to talk to you really about the Saucony Plexus Health event. So that's going to, well, that one already happened, but I think there's another one. Let's see. Okay, down here, January 18th. So what that is I can't tell you how many people this has helped me sign up. So if you have people that you're in conversations with and it's just kind of like not going anywhere, but it's not like they've said no, this is a great opportunity. It's a way for you to reach back out to them and have more follow-up with them, kind of like a little touch, you know, and to just say, hey, I know we've been talking about Plexus and we're having this really awesome Plexus Health event. It's just on Facebook, like you don't have to go anywhere, and it's going to be on the 18th at 9 Mountain Time. Can I add you to the group? Would you like to check it out? Most people will say yes, and it's super informative. And so I try to get as many people that I'm talking to plugged into those events as possible. The key to those events, though, is making sure that you are present in those events too, tagging your people that keep track of who you invite to that. And then the night of, when there's the first post made, tag your people and say, hey, I'm excited for you to check this out tonight, things like that, so you can show them that you're involved as well. So that's the Plexus Health event. There's also the What About the Business event. And same thing, like I have really learned to just, be really brave and invite people to this, not knowing if they're even interested in the business. And I've actually had a lot of people respond really well to it. So you never know, like, the testimonies of the business that are shared there, who someone might connect with. So I guess I just really want to encourage you guys to take advantage of this, because that's work that Christy's already done for us that we don't have to do. We just need to invite people and plug them into that, and it will help your business grow big time. Okay, moving right along. January 22nd through the 27th, Christy is doing this Sip and See incentive. She hasn't said what she's going to give, but she said, you'll thank me later, I promise. So anyone who hosts a Sip and See for someone who's your level 1, and that can be a virtual Sip and See, it can be like if you're local, go to their house, but she is giving a cash bonus for everyone that's in her levels 1 through 4 who schedules a level 1 Sip and See that week. So if you're going to do that and take advantage of that, that means you need to start like picking the date and inviting people now. So don't miss out on that, because those Sip and Sees are really, really powerful. When people get face-to-face like that, even if it's on the computer, and hear testimonials, it's much more powerful than messaging, I think. So I just want you guys to know about that. Okay, so you can check the rest of that out later. I'm not going to go through every single thing, but I just wanted to explain some of those things for new people, or maybe people that haven't taken advantage of it, so you guys know kind of what you have at your fingertips. Does anyone have any questions about anything I've gone over so far? No? I guess I've muted you all, actually. You can't even talk to me. Okay. Well, send me a message if you have a question. I don't even know how to unmute you. Okay. Let's see. Okay, we have like 5 minutes. This is the last thing I wanted to talk about, and this is more of like an actual training. I'm going to keep it short. I know, like Jamie, I know I've already shown this to you, so sorry to repeat, but I've had so many people asking me about cold messaging and a system of staying, or Kylie, I showed you this too, staying organized. And you guys, this is so key. I've been participating in the book club that we have, which is another great thing. But anyways, the chapter that we read last night was all about how the fortune is in the follow-up. And that is so true. And the only way we can really be effectively following up is by having a system and being organized. Because how many of you feel like messages just get totally lost in Facebook Messenger? Like, I feel like stuff's coming through there so much. If I don't write someone down somewhere, I will completely forget I was even talking to them, because I got so many other things going on. So I wanted to quickly show you the system I've been using, and this isn't necessarily going to work for everyone, but Christy shared this with me, and it has been a game changer for me. So, still on my screen. Okay, if you have a Gmail account, you can go into your Gmail, click on this little thing right here, click Drive. We got 10 minutes. Okay, there we go. If you haven't used this before, it's basically just like it's like Excel. I don't know how, I'm not savvy with Excel. So this is like a spreadsheet, and I gotta keep moving my screen. Okay, so right here you can click New. I'm not gonna click it, but that's how you would make one. And like, I have my one right here, my Plexus one. So what I have done is I have this little system here. You can see like my color coding right here. And I set a goal for myself. Okay, I'm going to message. It changes every day, I swear. It was 5 last week, and then I got these little income producing activity things from Super Saturday. I'm like, okay, we'll do 3. That works. So 3 people a day, right? So I personally, I go on my Facebook and I click friends, and I just go through my friends. Like, I literally go down the list in alphabetical order. Another thing you can do is, and this is in your back office, you can print off, but you guys saw this sheet of 64 contacts from Super Saturday. Fill that out and use that as your list. But anyways, I just chip away at that list. So every time I message someone, I write their name, I write the date, and I write where I message them, because sometimes it's randomly Instagram, so I know where to find them. And then if I sent the message and I haven't heard anything back yet, I color code it this blue. If they respond to me and say, yeah, I'd love more information, then I continue the conversation. I turn them yellow. If they become a customer, I turn them purple. Well, here's Miss Alexa. She's now an ambassador, so we'll turn her red. But if they flat out say I'm not interested, I turn them gray. But the reason this is important is because then I can keep messaging people every day. And then when I say, okay, now I'm going to take 15 minutes to do follow-ups, I can just pull this up, see who's yellow, and search that message in my Facebook Messenger and find a way to continue the conversation. So you guys might already have a system that you're doing, but I just feel like this has been so helpful to me to have a system like that so that I can stay on top of my business. Because really, like, seriously, the fortune is in the follow-up. In that chapter, they say that it can take up to 7 exposures to something before someone is ready to commit. And that's totally normal. And you have to train your brain to not take it as rejection if the first couple times they're not like jumping out of their seats to, oh, sorry, I just saw your thing, Jamie. How many times did, oh, there you go. But, you know, it's totally normal to not have people immediately want to order, but it's really easy to just feel defeated if they're not. But you've got to train your brain that this is a process. It's so rare that people are like, okay, yeah, sign me up. No, they want to think about it. They want to keep talking about it. Sometimes their life gets busy and they totally forget to even respond to you. And it's not because they don't want it. They got other things going on. So that's where it's so good to check back into a message. And if they haven't written back, find something else to talk to them about. And it doesn't need to be about Plexus every time either. Build the relationship, be genuine with them, you know. Ask them if, you know, they post something cute about their kids. Oh my gosh, your kids are so cute. How old are they? Or whatever, you know, be their friend, because people love it when other people are taking a genuine interest in them. Let me see your question. If someone says, not now, how long do you wait before checking back? If someone says not now to me, what I usually say is, that's totally fine. Would it be okay if I keep you updated on any sales or promotions that we're having? And then if they say yes, I just keep them yellow in my spreadsheet and make a little note next to it that says, let them know about sales. So that's kind of what I do with that. If someone doesn't respond at all, do you follow up a few times again? To be honest, in that book that I was reading, it said to keep following up. It said they didn't say no. So I think it just depends. I think you got to fill those situations out. But I can kind of gauge. I feel like if it's someone that I really don't talk to very often, they're not responding, I personally just kind of leave it alone. Or I'll wait several months and check back in and say, hey, I'm not sure if you ever saw my message, but, you know, would this be something you'd be open to looking into? It doesn't hurt to ask, because Jamie and I were talking about this today. You got to remember, like, we're so lucky that we have a product that we're offering to people that is not splurge. Yes, it's expensive, but it's not some fun makeup. It's something that's going to change their life and improve their health, that improves every other aspect of their life if they're feeling good. So you can't be afraid to talk to people about this, because you're offering something that's changed your life, and you got to remember that. And then you got to think about all the people you've already helped, all the testimonials that we see, and all of the events and pages and stuff that we go to. We have something that changes people's lives. And so when you have those moments of feeling uncomfortable messaging someone or whatever, just remember what you're offering them, because that changes the way you approach it. So anyways, I hope that that's helpful with your following up. But I think right now with this convention contest going on, all these incentives, we want to be messaging as many people as possible. Posting, just getting it out there, because there really is not a better time for someone to join Plexus. I don't really know that there will ever be a deal this good until like next year, so don't be afraid to share. But you guys, I'm so pumped about all this. I'm so pumped for our team. Like, we have so many fun people on our team. I really, really hope as many people as possible can come to convention, because it's just so fun to be together. There's such an energy there, and it is so good for your personal development, everything. So really try and decide like soon so you can get that 50% off. But I really hope you guys will commit to going to convention, because I know how much it's going to help you and your business and your growth. I cannot say enough. So yay, go team. I'm just really excited. So anyways, remember, I'm going to go put in the thread what your guys' thoughts are on the hotel idea. Let me know. And what else? Let me know if you're planning on going and you're not in that convention 2018 group. Let me know that too, so I can add you. And then I would love to hear, for those of you that are going to go, what your convention contest goal is. And I'd love to work with you on that. So does anybody have any other questions? Jamie, to get the 50% off, I wrote that down, you've got to sign up by January 26th. And just so you know, that's fully refundable until, I think, towards the end of April, or maybe even into May 15th. Thanks, Curly. Yeah, so you might as well just secure a spot and get the cheaper price. And if something comes up and it's not going to work out, you can get, all but $5. That's worth it, right? Carolee, we have like 2 minutes. Do you want to just give a quick plug on, because Carolee came to Leaders Retreat with me, so she's seen a glimpse of what convention is like. Yeah. Okay, convention is like Leaders Retreat on crack. So will you just give everybody like a 2 minute?
Minute 23.
Yeah, go.
Leaders Retreat was just such a blast. Like, it was so fun. It was really inspiring. John Maxwell, actually came and spoke. I was writing a lot of notes, but it was fun. It was like, there was a lot more parties. I haven't had that much fun since high school, and I think I had more fun than I did in high school because I was super insecure and awkward. No, but it was really motivating. It was really inspiring. I felt the fire of how great this company is, and making friends with the people on our team. We've got a really good team, and the sidelines of our team, you guys, have a lot of really cool people. And so it's just fun to get together and to feel synergized with our forward motion with building the business. And Leaders Retreat was a blast. Like, I'm really, really excited to hang out with everyone again and hang out with more people. Like, it's just really good.
Thank you. Well, I have no idea how much, less than a minute left. Okay, guys, these are my closing words, okay? If you didn't know, we are part of the fastest growing team in the entire company, Christy Jex's